all you beautiful people out there. I am Mrs. Realistic. Welcome once again back to the channel. I have another donation request from Carl Desmond, and this is for the first TEDx that The Warning did, Young Girls Love to Rock. So I'm not doing them in order, but I'm really glad that I get to check out the first one that they did. If you like what I do, please don't forget to like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, click the bell for notifications so that you will always know when another video comes out. And if you would also like to do a donation request, there's a link to my PayPal in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this is 2016.
Drown yourself in the river, bring along the other sinners, burn them with the flame.
She just probably shocked the crowd.
Now I don't know
afternoon. We are The Warning. We are so excited to be here. This is my sister Daniela. She's 15 years old and she plays the guitar. This is my other sister, Paulina. She's 13 years old and she plays the drum. I'm Alejandra. I'm 11 years old and I play the bass. My sister Daniela is going to tell you a little bit more about how we started the band.
Thank you, Ale. Wow, where do I even begin? Well, the three of us started since we were very little. I was like 5 and Pa was around 3 when we entered a summer program for music initiation. You could tell right away that we loved it. We were always looking forward to our music lessons. And well, Ale was barely a year old, so she didn't enter with us, but she eventually learned the same stuff we did. Our parents noticed our love for music, so they asked us, "Do you want piano lessons?" And of course, we were thrilled. We said yes. And so we started, and we actually started playing classical music. But then the rock band came in. My dad bought the game for us, and we literally wouldn't stop playing. It was so awesome. Pa was always on the drums, I was on the guitar, and well, I was still too young to play, but still she enjoyed watching us. And I remember thinking at the time, how cool would that be if we could do it for real, you know? So when I was about 8 years old, my dad asked me yet again, "Do you want to play another instrument?" Without leaving the piano, of course. And I said yes, and obviously I chose the guitar. Later on, Pau chose the drums, and Ale chose the bass. Although, curiously, she first wanted to play the harp, right, Ale? I don't know where that came from.
That would be interesting for a
but
rock
yeah.
band.
I will always remember the first time we played together as a band. It was so nerve-wracking. I wouldn't stop shaking because it was all new to me, and it was our first time playing in front of, well, a large audience. It was just our friends and family. But it was so cool because once we got on stage, all the nerves kind of went away when we started playing the song, and I was having so much fun. And I remember saying to myself, this is where I belong. I mean, this is where we belong. And from that point on, we were just 3 girls with a big musical dream. So yeah, and also, I really appreciate being able to have this band with my sisters, because when I was at the 5-week program at Berklee College of Music last summer, we got to play with different people, and I was so surprised at how difficult it really was to organize ourselves and share our opinions, because I barely knew the person I was playing with. So yeah, I really value being able to play with them. Well, I mean, we do have disagreements a lot, really, but it's easier to talk about them and kind of figure things out. So yeah, and there's really no one else I'd rather play with. Thank you. And
Makes me teary.
so, yeah, that's kind of our story. And also, our parents have helped so much. Really, all of this couldn't be possible without them. We can't be grateful enough. And it's funny, really, because a lot of people think they're musicians, and they're really not. We're kind of the first musicians in the family. But yeah, and
You know, it's really heartwarming to see how grateful and how thankful they are that their parents were that supportive and really fostered that love for music and instruments as young children. Because I know I myself, growing up, I had at least 2 or 3 friends who would have piano lessons a few times a week, and they would complain and like, "Oh, I can't do that today. I have to go do piano lessons. It's so boring." And now as adults, they can sit down and play whatever they want on the piano. So they're probably grateful for it now. But as a kid, I was like, you guys are so lucky. I wish I could have piano lessons. But my parents didn't have the money. We didn't have a piano. And it just wasn't a possibility for me. So there's so many kids out there who probably would love to have this kind of support from their parents. And their parents probably had to sacrifice a lot so that their girls could do something like this. Look at where it's gotten them. It's wonderful. It's just such a testimony to wonderful parenting and also raising girls who are aware enough that they really understand and are truly grateful for that their parents did for them. There's a lot of kids out there who take for granted all of the things that they have handed to them. I grew up quite poor. My friends were quite a bit better off. And they took that for granted and they complained about it. And I look back on that and I think they had no clue how lucky they were. I would have given anything to be in their shoes. She speaks so eloquently for a 15-year-old girl. They truly had their heads on straight, even at this young age. And this is what has helped them blossom into the wonderful women that we see today.
In the family. But yeah. And well, that's our story, and we're very excited to be here and make this experience part of it. Thank you. Our next song is actually a cover song. We like it so much we decided to play it for you. This is The Pretender by the Foo Fighters.
Oh, awesome. One of my favorites. have to stop it right here because I can't not comment on how complicated it is, the guitar that she's doing. I mean, I've said before, I don't know how people play guitar and sing at the same time, but not only is she doing picking, but it's not just like a couple of chords that she's playing. She's actually like moving her hand and picking at the same time and singing and keeping with the beat. It just seems so mind-boggling to me, and I know that it comes with practice, but when you watch her hand movements and when you realize all of the things and the thought process that has to go into what she's doing, I find it super crazy. I don't know if like people who are just good guitar players don't even think about it, but it must sort of eventually become second nature. But to me, it's wacky. I can't even imagine how they do it. Oh, the look. Where did she get that look from? Bravo. Wonder if the Foo Fighters ever saw this.
You know, something that's super important to all of us is all the hard work behind this project. You know, this didn't appear out of thin air. We had to work for many days, many hours, many years. We sacrificed not going to parties, not hanging out with our friends, and most of our free time. Oh, sorry. And, and a lot of people ask us, why do you even do this? Why do you even waste a second of your time on this? It's not like you're gonna get anywhere. You're just wasting your time.
Oh yeah, they do.
And some people even tell me, you're a girl, you can't play the drums. That's only for boys. And stuff like that, you know? And
well, we know that's not true.
The reason we do all of this, the reason we spend so much time on this is because we love this. Because this is a passion. This is not just some hobby. This is something we want to do for the rest of our lives. And something that we really want to transmit is that you can do whatever you want if you work hard for it. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy, young or old. Music is for everybody. Do what you love. Break the boundaries. Work hard for it.
We haven't achieved all of our goals yet. We still have a lot of work to do. We will feel satisfied when, with one of our songs, we get to inspire someone the same way other songs inspired us. You know, that song that you play over and over again because it gives you goosebumps or it makes you feel something special. All of this work has brought us moments to...
You know, this video will age very well because they write songs like that now. They write songs that give people goosebumps, that inspire people, that mean something to people. And this was like a foreshadowing, you know, they spoke it into existence. They worked hard. They didn't listen to people who told them that, oh, you'll never amount to anything. They are taking over the world now, and it's awesome to see. I just love their positivity. They don't let the stuff bother them. Well, maybe it does bother them, but they don't let it stop them. And now look where they are. I love the fact that they're sisters. They're still this close. They don't hate each other after working together for so many years, but it's the opposite. It probably has brought them closer together. I guess it's not hard to organize when they're going to be going on tour because they all live together. So it's really perfect. It's the perfect scenario. I think inspiring is probably the best word. These women, well, girls in this video are so inspiring, so intelligent. And I think one of the videos that I just recently watched, they said they only went to school 3 months, 1 year. It clearly has not held them back at all. And just goes to show you half the stuff you learn in school doesn't matter.
Something special. All of this work has brought us moments to be proud of, like our EP on iTunes that is called Escape the Mind. Those were the very first songs we ever made. It was meant as an experiment to find our own sound, and as a result, the songs came out in very different genres. One of those songs that is called Free Falling, we found out that it was going to be in the new Rock Band 4. We were shocked. It was
That's
amazing
so cool.
when we found out. We were speechless. So it's awesome because all of this started because of the Rock Band. It inspired us to start a band. So it's awesome that it's now on the Rock Band, our song. It's just incredible. For this year, we're trying to make a complete album. And one of the songs that you're going to be able to hear in our future LP is our last song, Exterminated.
They've definitely got some feedback going on. I don't know if you guys hear that. doing like the double pedal there. Is she 13? Gosh, it's crazy. That was a great song. I love that one. Wow.
Thank you.
I think maybe this is the last year Ale was the shortest. Now she's the tallest. Fantastic. Wow. I get all teary-eyed because I'm a mom. And I can just imagine, you know, how proud their parents are. I mean, I would always be standing backstage or in the audience, and I'd probably just have tears streaming down my face because, you know, you're looking up there and that's your babies. And they've blossomed into such wonderful young ladies. And now I want a pair of Doc Martens. I had a pair of Doc Martens when I was probably just a little older than she is. Maybe I was 13 or 14. I kind of want another pair. Pau has that look in her eyes when she's like, it's her badass look, like don't mess with me look. And she even had it back then. It's like she has perfected all of these things now, but you can tell that's just her personality. She's like a don't mess with me kind of girl. And I think that that's why the drums is so perfect for her. And I remember back when I was younger, even though I loved music pretty much my entire life, but you never really, maybe some people did, but I never really stopped to think like, wow, that drum is just so sick in this song. It's just kind of something that kept the beat. And I never really like zoned in on the drums alone. And I realize now that I'm older, especially doing this channel now, you take the time to kind of analyze each different instrument and realize how integral each one is to making an entire sound for the band. I think that a lot of times the drums just kind of gets forgotten. Drums are like one of the sickest instruments that I never knew I loved this much. So thank you once again, Carl, for this request. Thank you for supporting the channel. I just love learning about the backstories of bands. I hope all of you out there are having a wonderful day. And as I always say, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.